What is up, everybody, and welcome to a very downbeat, downcast and almost depressing weekly vlog. Yes, this is not going to be exciting, this is not going to be humorous. This is going to be, well, basically like the last week. Pretty awful. Right, okay, so this vlog is not what we had planned this week. This week's vlog was meant to be me conquering Ben Nevis, telling you how awesome I am, and then sort of falling into London and the London Marathon, and yeah, we couldn't be further from that in any shape or form, really. So to bring you up to speed, where is it? See that? Camera may not focus. COVID. We caught COVID after the Great North Run, people, and I've been sick for, well, seems like an eternity. And that basically stopped us going up Ben Nevis. So if you're new to the channel, we was meant to be going up Ben Nevis, which is the highest mountain here in the UK. We was going to run up it after we run up Snowdon last year. So we cancelled that. And then, so that weekly, few days leading up to it, that weekend I've not been able to doing any sort of running, which has really put me under pressure in terms of what we've got coming up. So I've made a decision, and I wanted to share it with you in this weekly vlog, and that's basically the vlog this week, is me telling you the decision I've made, and that is that I'm going to defer London if possible. So I'm waiting. So again, apologies, right? You'll have to bear with me. I'm still a bit COVID-y. But we was doing London, we was doing Amsterdam, and what I've decided to do to be sensible for once is to focus on Amsterdam instead of London. I'm lucky enough to have done London 4 times, and I think it's just time now to realise that there's bigger things out there, right? So I'm putting more focus onto Amsterdam. I've asked the charity to defer my place to 2023 because, yeah, I mean, people have had COVID and, you know, they've gone on to do marathons and stuff like that. But when you're trying to put a time down, when you're trying to run to us, you know, after doing so much training, you've got to kind of reassess your goals. And doing 2 marathons back to back with a 2-week gap, I think it's going to be hard physically and mentally, and after coming through COVID, I don't know how that's going to affect me in terms of respiratory, lungs, fatigue, all that sort of stuff. So why put that pressure on myself? I don't know. So my view was I can defer London, or I believe I could defer London to 2023. Why not do that? I've got in a couple of weeks extra to Amsterdam, and then sort of, yeah, pick it up, see how I feel, and then at least I've got Amsterdam, and then I can see how I feel, you know, during that race, and then we can, whether we go for the time, whatever. I'm not that fussed now. It's more about getting to the start line and being in a good shape mentally to be able to complete it. So yeah, it's a bit of a ramble this week's vlog, but I think hopefully you can sort of, what's the best way to describe it? Understand what I'm going through. I think we've all had COVID. I was unlucky. I caught it in the Great North Run. There were so many people there, meet-ups and seeing people and all that sort of stuff. Train there, train back. It's probably inevitable, really, when you stop and think about it. And that's the world we live in. So it's been a tough couple of days in terms of mulling it all over. It's a busy end of the year for me. Maybe it was too busy on reflection. I don't know. I'm not sure. But I think, you know, learning from it for next year, I'll relook at it in terms of scheduling. Maybe I did push on a little bit too much. And I think most of that was down to the fact of London was still sort of stuck in there because of where it was deferred over. So usually I wouldn't be doing London in October. I like to do 2 marathons in the year, you know, spring, winter, and then sort of do the stuff in the middle. That kind of works for me. Yeah. So as you can hear, still sick, and Yeah, and that's the other reason I wanted to make the video, apart from to bring you up to speed, but also to say, if you're in a similar position, or you know, whenever you're watching this video, just come back slowly. This is why I've taken the pressure off of not doing London. Or as it stands, I don't think I'm doing London. But take that pressure away. Give yourself a couple of weeks extra to build up, so I don't have to rush back. I don't have to worry about, you know, oh, miss mileage. It is what it is. So I'll come back a little bit slower. I'll come back, I'll put the miles back in, but I'll do it at my own pace, and I'm not pushing myself, because I don't know how my body's going to react in terms of coming back from COVID this time round. I'm hoping it's a lot milder than it was last time I had it, when I was really, really ill. But I just wanted to give myself that breathing space, and that's the message I wanted to give to you. Just dial it down, come back when you're ready. Actually, when you feel like you're ready, leave it a little bit and then come back. That's what I tell my clients. But it's the same principle. Just come back easy, and that's what I'm going to do. And that's to say, that's the important part, I think, from this video that I wanted to put across, is that, one, to be adaptable and focus what's really important, which is your health. But two, don't focus on rushing back, you know, quick. I think that's got to be the key message. So yeah, funny vlog this week. I didn't know how to do it, really. I didn't know what to do about the vlog, but I thought, well, we'll just stick the camera on and press record, and then sort of bring you up to speed. So Amsterdam's on the 16th of October, or was it 15th, that weekend. Then we've got the week before, we've got the Royal Parks Half Marathon, which we're still planning on doing, so that's okay, that's locked in. The week of the London Marathon, on the Saturday, we've got like a shakeout round kind of thing that we're doing. So we'll see what happens that weekend. But effectively, those 3 weeks are still, you know, some stuff booked in the diary. And then I think after Amsterdam, we've got another half marathon in the winter, and then we're going to dial it right down. If I get the deferral, which I'm waiting for London for April, then, you know, we'll pretty much start picking that marathon training back up again in December, because we've got Manchester as well. So again, figure it all out when we go from there. But yeah, so that's the weekly vlog this week. It's a bit boring, it's a bit funny. So let me know in the comments, have you been through this? You know, any sort of tidbits, any insight, any help would be greatly received by, not just me, but by anybody else watching this video. But yeah, that's life, people. That's marathon training, that's running. That's, you know, it is what it is. You know, you get these sort of setbacks. But we carry on, we keep going, we keep pushing. So it's just a question of now just tying it all up, and then hopefully we can kick on at Amsterdam and push through there and really try and do what we want to do. But, you know, if the time's not there this year, it is what it is. You can't help getting sick, right? So that's one of those things. Gutted not to be doing Ben Nevis, really gutted about that, especially as we put a lot of effort into sorting that out and getting in a state where we was ready to go and attack that. We'll have to do that next year. We'll have a look at the timings. Maybe we'll do it in the summer. Next year, yeah. So we will go back and do Ben Nevis. That is still on the plan. In terms of the challenge videos, we will go and do Ben Nevis next year. It's just a question of timing. And that's it, guys. So sorry, yes, depressing vlog this week. Not the usual sort of stuff we kind of do on this channel, but it is what it is. Yeah, I'll catch you guys later.